Hello, everyone. Hope you're well. So, Frank Edoho dropped a twist, and that got couple of people reaction. Would I say in a neutral way, bad and sort of. So, Frank Ihodo is a TV host, filmmaker, and photographer. He is the host of a popular Nigerian TV show called Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That is what I think I can remember about him. Yeah. And I think he's about 50 years old right now. So he dropped a tweet about addressing Igbo people, and he said, Igbo politicians would never stop baffling me. You have the real opportunity of one of your kings being president, but instead of supporting and clamoring for him like Yoruba and Hausa people do with their candidates, you look for ways to distort and thwart him to Fiakwa. Then Latashalagos, I think that's her Instagram handle. She said, this line of reasoning does not track. I do not expect every Yoruba friend of mine to vote for Asiwaju just because he is Yoruba. I do not expect every northern person I know to vote Atiku strictly because they too are from the north. Why should every Igbo person support Peter Obi just because he is Igbo? Question mark. If Peter Obi becomes president, will he be the commander-in-chief of Igbo land or an entire country made up of over 200 tribes? Question marks. She said, vote competence, not culture. Stop this tribalistic talk. Nice one. And Kunle Remi reacted to that. Kunle Remi is the guy that played the role of Saro in Anikulapo. He said that reading and understanding are two different things. And Natasha Lagos responded and said, stick to resurrection via mythical birthday is a surer track for you. If you notice, when Kunle Remi responded by saying reading and understanding are two different things, he did not tag Natasha. I think maybe he understands this fact that he knows Natasha as a female woman. People could misinterpret things and said maybe it's bullying or whatever. He did not tag her. But by the time Natasha was going to respond, he tagged Kunle. Of course, maybe Kunle's twist came immediately after she dropped us. I don't know, but I am just going to react to that. I'll hear my view on this. Let's start. So Natasha is right because Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a Yoruba person doesn't mean that I have to vote for him. Particularly initially, you would think, oh, your own person is running, let me try and support them. We want to support our person, but we will get to a stage where you want to see what they're trying to bring to the table. What are the plans they have for the country? What do they want to do? How long do you think they can do that thing? It might be a good plan, but it might not be the right time, or because of what the country is going through, they don't think this thing is achievable in this period of time. So they might also, I might think, oh, they just put that in so that people will just vote for them. They are not going to do it. They can't actually achieve that. It's like you say, oh, in 10 years, I'm going to get pregnant. My children are going to graduate. They're going to do this. It's a positive, yours understand things that you're already planning ahead, calculating what is going to happen. But in the next 10 years, would you now get pregnant? train that child, go to school, go to uni, then to do in that 10 years it can't happen. So you already know that that thing is a good plan, but it's not going to happen within that period of time. So they're just using that to gain up people to vote for them. So that is why I'm not going with so person or so person. Initially I was like, oh, Tinubu is running, yeah, but when I got to hear so many things, saw some things, and I thought, you know what, no, then I said I'm not voting for anyone. I pray for them. So it is the plan they have ahead, which Natasha was right by saying, because somebody is a Yoruba doesn't mean that they have to vote for them, vote for Yoruba person. If your Northern say that article is running, that doesn't mean that they have to vote for him because of where it comes from. It is what he wants to do and bring it to the table and the plan he has. So she is right, but with Francis Ehodo, is he Ehodo? I do understand what he's saying. A person is running now, we are also criticizing the person. Depending on what that person is bringing to the table and what the people that are not supporting him are saying. They might be viewing from different lengths. Peter Obi is good, he has a good plan, but what if I don't view things that he's saying? I don't see it from the same length. What if it hurts me before, or someone also hurt someone, and he doesn't even know he actually did? It could hurt people unknowingly, or his impact while he's trying to help someone else, he hurt someone else. We don't know. So people will view from different angle. That's about that where she's right that because someone is Igbo doesn't mean that they need to support Peter Obi. They need to support Peter Obi for what he planned to do. Do you understand? To support him the same way with other parties, which she is right that when they're trying to say people should support him, meaning that then Yoruba people too will be saying the same thing. That's what we even have some Yoruba people that said, oh, they are causing people that are not supporting Tinubu. So all these things happens. I haven't really seen anyone from the outside side, the northern side, I mean. So that has happened between the Yorubas and the Igbo. I've seen that so far. So Edward Francis Francis Edoho, that aspect is wrong. I do understand what you're trying to say, but at the end of the day, it's not that right. And she said, stop the tribalistic talk, which is true. Don't let us put culture into it. Let's put someone who is competent for this job into it. So when Kunle responded and now said reading and understanding are two different things, and I thought, okay, he also have a point. Maybe the aspect Kunle is viewing from is talking about some Yibo people, I mean, that have some other reasons. That's why they are not supporting Peter Obi. And based on what Natasha has said, also that it doesn't mean that Igbo people have to support Igbo people, but at the end of the day, some Igbo people have their reason for not wanting to support Peter Obi. So, that maybe he's saying he's not seeing it. Natasha is not seeing it from the view of Francis, based on what is going on, because I know there's this thing emerged from Soludo and Peter Obi clash. So I don't know, maybe that's where Natasha is not saying from, but she is right. Kunle is right in a way as well, but I think the way they presented their thing was maybe comes at the wrong time, or they're approaching it in the wrong way. And I feel, though Kunle did not tag Natasha, but Natasha got the message, and I think she felt insulted. So Natasha decided to lash back at Kunle, saying stick to resurrection via mythical birds there. So I think that is also wrong. So I don't feel he should be using his career what is it called to respond back to him, because Kunle has acted so many different this thing, and which he delivered well. Why is it that it is that you decide to attack with? I think it should is the wrong this thing. But if you post tweet and no one responded, or it was ordinary some other few fans that just responded wrongly, would you lash them back? Do you guys have issues before? I don't know. Maybe we did not just wait to let it settle in before we responded. I know Kule responded by saying stick to resurrection, something. Yeah, he responded by saying do your thing, blah blah blah. But fans responded as well, and most of them are not seeing what Natasha they felt shouldn't have responded to Kunle that way. And people will say, why did Kunle go and talk to? Now, Francis Edoho that dropped the message has actually waka a pass. But these people are the one now carrying it on their head and finding issue with it. I think it's just funny and they don't need that. That's my own point of view, my own thing about it. That's why I go hear my own view on it. Let's read what our fans are saying. So this person said, Latasha is like those people who feel like they are mature enough. They don't post much on social media. Now she feels Kunle can't hold a intellectual stimulating conversation because he is just a natural jester. But the question is, what makes Natasha feel like she qualifies to be among the circle of intellects? And this person said, Lo, she posts much, she's not mature. I stopped paying attention to the auntie when she blamed Sylvester for his death. Oh, the Dowens College, okay. And this person said, thank you, Latasha. So because Obi is Igbo and want to become president, then every Igbo politician must support him. Did every Fulani and Hausa politician support Buhari? Is every Yoruba politician supporting Asiwaju? Question mark. In politics, you don't demand political support. You negotiate for it. If Obi wants Soludo's support, he should negotiate for it. You all need to stop this nonsense. And now, wow. So stop the nonsense and stop attacking people for who they support and who they don't support, as Peter Obi ever supported Soludo. And this one said, but he is right. Frank is talking about Igbo politician, no Igbo in general. Not Igbo in general. Our comment didn't really connect. And this person says she clearly misunderstood what Frank said, and that clap back for Kunle Remi is whack. I beg he no enter. And this person said, but seriously, a comment no follow. She doesn't understand that post. I think she is heartbroken. Abba. Next one said, she's right though. I don't see anything wrong in her response. If we leave the voting of Peter Obi alone to the Igbo, he might not win. We need people to see the competence in him. People from other tribes to acknowledge that indeed is our only surest bet in this presidential race and not based on tribalism. So she's absolutely correct. If you think she's not, then you are right. That's funny. And last person said, we are clamoring for Peter Obi is because we believe of all the aspirants that came out this year is the most qualified. So I would advise that people stop talking about ethnicity and tribalism here. The new political movement should be void of religion and tribalism sentiment. God bless Nigeria as we campaign to change the old narrative. That's it. I think the last person said it well. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this controversial tweet. If you're new here, please hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on your notification button. And if you're returning subscribers, thanks for stopping by. Please don't forget to like and comment. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this controversial tweet again. Thanks for watching me. Thanks for being here, and God bless. And I will catch you in my next post. Bye.